welcome back to Books from a Virgo. I'm Joey, and today I'm starting my new series, which I'm very excited for. If you have been on my Twitter, you know that I put up a poll for this a while ago, and that is my, although I did not have a name for it at the time, Literature for Lyrics series. In this series, I will be recommending books for my favorite songs, whether each video is by genre or artist. It just depends on the day and how I'm feeling and what I'm in the mood for at the moment. So today's episode, as you saw in the title or the thumbnail, is LORDE. So I will be singing bits and pieces of 5 LORDE songs and recommending books for each of those songs. So let's get right into the video. Number 1, Liability. Baby really hurt me, crying in the taxi. He don't wanna know me, says he made the big mistake of dancing in my storm. Says it was poison, so I guess I'll go home into the arms of the girl that I love, the only love I haven't screwed up. She's so hard to please, but she's a forest fire. I'll do my best to meet her demands, play a romance, we slow dance in the living room where all that stranger would see. There's one girl swaying alone, stroking her cheek. They say, you're a little much for me. You're a liability, you're a little much for me. So they pull back, make other plans. I understand, I'm a liability. Make you wild, make you leave. I'm a little much for everyone. The truth is, I'm a toy that people enjoy till all of the tricks don't work anymore. And then they are bored of me. I know that it's exciting running through the night, but every perfect summer's eating me alive until you're gone. Better on my own, they say. You're a little much for me. You're a liability. I'm a little much for everyone. So the first one is Liability, and for that I am recommending Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Juliet, at the beginning of this series, everyone knows what it's about. Girl, lethal touch, overthrowing the dystopian, oppressive reestablishment government. Oh, you hear my cat purring? Because here he is. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Say hello. If you hear him purring in the background, I'm sorry, I can't change that. He's happy, what can I say? I love him, he loves me. At the very beginning of the Shatter Me series, Juliet is very down on herself. She's very alone and being taken advantage of by the government, by other groups of people, by the revolution, and she's just kind of feel like she's being used by every single person out there. And she considers herself a liability. And this is basically what the song is saying the whole time. Okay, number 2 is Sober, and for this I am recommending The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Oh God, I'm clean out of air in my lungs, it's all gone. Played it so nonchalant, this time we dance with the truth. Move along with the truth. Ooh. We're sleeping through all the days and acting like I don't see every ribbon you use to tie yourself to me. But my hips have missed your hips, so let's get to know the kicks while you sway with me. Go astray with me. Can we the weekend? Ain't a pill like a touch, I'll rush. But what will we do when we're sober? These are the games of the weekend. We pretend that we just don't care, but we care. When you dream of the fever that you wish you could touch, I'll rush. But what will we do when we're sober? This is a very hyped book on BookTube, especially when it came out last year and when its sequel came out this January, The Wicked King. And The Cruel Prince is about a mortal girl named Jude who is taken away to fairyland when she is very young because her parents are killed by a fairy, and it's this contract that she has to be taken back to fairyland. So because of this, Jude grows up in a very hostile environment, and she's just trying to gain power the whole book, and there's a lot of political intrigue, there's hate to love romance, and there's a lot of stuff that I love. In The Cruel Prince, Cardan and Jude have these little romantic moments, and in these moments, Jude and Cardan are trying not to remember the world outside before they have to go back. They just have these moments where they can let everything go, and that's kind of what Sober is about, because it's, you know, like when you're drunk and you don't have to think about what it's going to be like when you're sober again. And also, just we have to mention that Cardan is always drunk, so like the song fits with him. Okay, number 3 is The Love Club, and there are so many books that I could recommend for this song. There's Scythe, there's The Bells, which I haven't read yet, but I'm going to be recommending Cruel. I'm in a clique, but I want out. It's not the same as when I was punched. In the old days, it was enough. The call games at ease and the bitter scent of blood. I was in, but I want out. My mother's love is choking me. I'm sick of boys that hang above my head. What about the kid? It's time to kill about free. Be a part of the love club. Everything will glow for you. You'll get punched for the love club.
for the love club. I joined the club and it's all on. Terrified to be my best friend. I'm sitting pretty on the throne. There's nothing more I want except to be alone. The only problem that I got with the club is how you sever from the people who watch you grow up. When you're a member, go on your great adventure again, and they'll be waiting at the end.
Which is a trashy YA book that was not really well known, or at least I wasn't watching booktube at the time it came out. In all these books there's a theme that there's this elite group of people, but all that glitters is not gold. In Cruel, there's this girl who can manipulate the fabric of kind of their matter, like of reality in a way. There are a certain group of girls that can do this, and they have to take a test every year to be admitted into this elite group of girls who basically create the fabric of everything, but they all have to use looms, and she doesn't need to use a loom. She can weave without a loom, and like she can just manipulate the fabric of reality. And so she's very useful to this government, and they take her to become this apprentice to the current Cruella, and she's going to be the next Cruella. Basically there's a love triangle, rebellion, all sorts of stuff. You realize that reality isn't what it seems. I would definitely recommend this for like a nice, fluffy, but slightly intriguing read. And this relates to the Love Club because in that song, there's this girl who's in this elite group of people and she wants out. She doesn't, like, again, all that glitters is not gold. Okay, so for number 4, we have Glory and Gore, and for that, I am recommending The Hunger Games.
There's a humming in the restless summer air, and we're slipping off the course that we prepared. But in all chaos, there is calculation. Dropping glasses just to heat and brain. You've been drinking like the world was gonna end. You're shining from the fist of your best friend. It's clear that someone's gotta go. We mean it, but I promise we're not mean. And the cry goes out. They lose their minds for us and how it plays out. Now we're in the ring and we're coming for blood. You could try to take us, but we're the gladiators. Everyone's a ranger, secretly the saviors. Glory and war go hand in hand. That's why we're making headlines. You could try to take us, but victory's contagious. Delicate in every way but one. The sword play. I know you like archaic kinds of fun. Chance is the only game I play with, baby. We let our battles choose us. And the cry goes out. They lose their minds for us and how it plays out. Now we're in the ring and we're coming for blood. No one around here good at keeping their eyes closed. The sun is starting to light up when we're walking home. Tiny little laughs, go like promises. We'll always win at this, I don't ever think about death. It's alright if you do, it's fine. We gladiate, but I guess we're really fighting ourselves. Roughing up our minds so we're ready when the kill time comes. Wide awake in bed, words in my brain. Secretly you love this, you even want to go free. Let me in the ring, I'll show you what that big word means.
Everyone knows what this is about. 12 districts, 24 tributes, battling to the death in an arena. And that fits exactly perfectly with Glory and Gore. Just think about the title for a moment. Okay, and now that you know that, now that you know it fits perfectly, I'm just going to go into the song lyrics a little bit. If you haven't heard the song before, which you should definitely check out all these songs because they're really good, in my opinion, of course. But the whole idea of the song is that there's people fighting in an arena, and glory and gore go hand in hand is one of the lyrics, and that is exactly what happens in the Hunger Games. The song also touches on bits and pieces of your mind that are taken away. Your humanity is taken away when you kill, when you fight, and when you exhibit extreme violence, and that is definitely something that the Hunger Games touches on as well. In fact, that's the main point of the Hunger Games. Lastly, for the 5th song, we have Yellow Flicker Beat, and this is actually part of the soundtrack for the Hunger Games. But I'm not going to be recommending the Hunger Games because I just did that. Instead, I'm recommending Heartless.
I'm a princess, cut from marble, smoother than a stone. And the scars that mark my body, they're silver and gold. My blood is a flood of these precious stones that keeps my veins hot. The fires find a home in me. I move through town and quiet like a fire. And my necklace is of opal, I tie it and untie it. And the people talk to me, but nothing ever hits. So people talk to me and all the voices just burn holes. I'm going, ooh, this is the start of how it ever ends. They used to shout my name, now they whisper it. I'm speeding up, and this is a red, orange, yellow flicker beat sparking on my heart. We rip the star, the colors disappear. I never watch the stars, there's so much down here. And I just try to keep up with them. Red, orange, yellow flicker beats sparking on my heart. I dream all year, but they're not the same kind. And the shivers move down my shoulders, racing double time. And now people talk to me, I'm slipping out of reach. Now people talk to me and all their faces blur, but I got my fingers laced together and I made a little prison, and I'm locking up everyone that ever laid a finger on me. I'm going in, ooh, this is the start of how it ever ends. They used to shout my name, now they whisper it. I'm speeding up, and this is the red, orange, yellow flicker beat sparking on my heart.
This is one of my favorite books, and it's definitely one of my favorite books by Marissa Mayer. It follows the Queen of Hearts before she's the Queen of Hearts. She's just a whimsical girl who is very headstrong, very stubborn, a little mean, but also she's very good at baking. She's just a dreamer. It follows her descent into heartlessness and madness as she becomes the Queen of Hearts, something that she never wanted to happen, and it's a story of revenge, and especially at the end, it's a story of like trying to escape the destiny that people have planned out for you, and it eventually becomes a story of revenge near the end. And I really love this book so much. There's a lot of parallelisms to the original Alice in Wonderland, so if you do like the original Alice in Wonderland, definitely read this because it has a lot of like Easter eggs, and it's very cool. I'm recommending this book for Yellow Flicker Beat because in that song it's about revenge. It's about taking the revenge on people who have taken stuff from you. There's fear, people who once yelled at you, who were once mad at you, being now afraid of you. And that definitely happens with Kath and Heartless because everyone's afraid of the Queen of Hearts, of course, we know this. And that's kind of it. So that is it for all the book recommendations I have for these songs. I really hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you enjoy this series because I have a wide range of tastes in songs, in music, and I really hope that you will check out some of the different artists that I'm mentioning. It's not only going to be pop music. There are a bunch of different genres that I like and a bunch of different artists. So a lot of these will be touched. Alright, that is it for now, so I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoyed my singing voice. If you want me to do like videos that are dedicated to singing, like if you want me to write a song for a book, I will definitely do that, but probably not unless somebody tells me to because I'm lazy. Alright, that is it for now, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell me everything in the comments what you thought. Bye!